With summer coming to an end, that can only mean one thing: back to school. The start of the school year brings increased traffic and activity around our schools and neighborhoods, highlighting the importance of safe driving practices to ensure the safety of all children. Here with me is Officer Norwood from Public Safety to highlight the importance of pedestrian safety around back to school time. Hi, Officer Norwood.
Hi. As you mentioned, school year is just around the corner, the start of our 2018-2019 school year. So with that, we understand that there's a huge increase of pedestrian traffic and vehicle traffic. So it's really important that we keep our children's safety the #1 priority. With that, Public Safety and the Sheriff's Department, we team up with the Norwalk La Mirada Unified School District as well as the Little Lake City School District to really educate our students and our parents, as well as some of our administrators, the importance of practicing pedestrian safety around this time of year.
What's the main message you want to get out to the public about pedestrian safety?
Just want to send a reminder, let's keep the safety of our children #1 at all times. Parents, practice safe driving habits when taking your children to and from school. Also, let's teach them good pedestrian habits. A common violation that we see is parents being in a rush in the morning, letting out their students in the middle of the roadway. It's really important to teach our kids that they have to utilize the crosswalk and follow the crossing walk's direction at all times. So a simple way to avoid that is leaving your home 15 minutes in advance so you're not in the rush in the morning, and just really being a good neighbor around the city as well, not blocking the residents' driveway around the school, because with the heavy traffic we're also impacting our residents, so it's important to be a good neighbor as well around this time.
Thank you very much. Here with me is Deputy VIVONA from the Norwalk Sheriff's Station. Hi, Deputy VIVONA.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Can you tell us about some of your duties during back to school?
I sure can. One of my primary functions is working as that of a motor deputy in the city of Norwalk. And during that time of back to school, I like to encourage and also am responsible for enforcing the vehicle code and the rules and regulations of the road during that back to school time.
What are some of the offenses that you see most often around our schools?
Primary offenses that I see are vehicles traveling too fast, distracted drivers, people either texting while driving, eating on the way to work, putting on makeup, the list goes on and on. The primary function when you're driving is to make sure that you're aware of everything going on around you.
From the law enforcement side, what's the main message you want to get out to the public about traffic safety?
The primary message is to drive slowly. Be aware of your surroundings. Do not be distracted when you're driving. Leave early from home to come to school so that you can avoid that congestion. And please beware of the very populated sidewalks with the children on their way to school.
What are some suggestions you have for parents that have concerns as they're dropping off their students? They're observing activities or unsafe driving practices.
One of the primary problems we have is people that do arrive late, stopping in the middle of the road, which is a violation for impeding traffic, and dropping off those kids in the roadway to go to the curb on either side of the roadway. Very unsafe, very dangerous.
Can you discuss some of the penalties or infractions that some of the motorists may face?
Some of the more expensive and dangerous ones are failing to yield to school bus. When a school bus stops on the roadway, there is a common misconception about which lanes should stop. The rule of the law is very simple. All lanes in the same direction of that school bus while flashing red and or stop sign is displayed need to stop for that school bus until those flashing reds stop flashing. The other lanes, if it's a multi-lane or a divided highway, do not have to or are not required to stop. On a residential street, obviously it's only one lane in each direction with no divider. All lanes are required to stop. Those are expensive tickets. They can go anywhere from $600 to $700 a piece. Another one, impeding traffic, those are points on your license. Those fines can be anywhere from $250 up.
Any final thoughts on the importance of traffic safety around our schools?
Yes, during school time, we all need to be part of the solution. Obviously, you have lots of pedestrians, lots of students walking on the sidewalks. My advice to those students and pedestrians is to watch for traffic in either direction. Make sure you're walking on the sidewalk. Make sure you're not crossing where you shouldn't cross in those crosswalks. Make sure you're paying attention. Some students are actually looking down at their cell phones and are texting or whatnot while they're walking. Very dangerous, legal, but not safe because they're not paying attention to their surroundings. As they go to cross the street, also for those pedestrians, make sure they look both left and right and left again just to make sure no cars are coming.
Thank you, Deputy VIVONA.
Thank you for having me.
And there you go, some important safety tips from Deputy VIVONA and Officer Norwood. We wish you all a safe back to school year. And if you have any questions, please contact our Public Safety Department.